Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm Fem and I share my personal journey, tips, and experiences as a Filipina living here in Australia. I started with zero driving experience, none at all. But Australia gave me a fresh start. I studied hard, practiced, daily, and guess what? I finally got my license last year. Now I can proudly say I'm a safe, responsible driver. Looking back, I didn't even know what's a roundabout and why does everyone stop for a kangaroo crossing. My brain was spinning. So without further ado, let's start with my driving journey. Today, we're talking about something exciting, chaotic, and maybe a little dramatic, my driving journey. From surviving Manila's unpredictable roads to learning the rules of Australian driving, I'll share it all. Trust me, this is a ride you don't want to miss. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on my future videos. I've got so much more to share with you and I promise it'll be worth it. Let me be honest. Driving in Manila scared me. It's like a battlefield out there. The roads are chaotic, drivers are unpredictable, and everyone seems to be in a rush. Just thinking about it made me nervous enough to avoid driving altogether. And let's talk about pedestrian lanes back home. They're almost useless. Drivers don't stop for you. It's you who has to stop, look, and hope you don't get hit. It's a game of survival, really. If you're not careful, you could be hit on the spot. But here in Australia, it's the total opposite. Cars slow down when they approach pedestrian crossings, even if there's no one around. And let's not forget the speed limits. In Manila, not everyone follows them. But here in Australia, people are disciplined because they don't want those hefty fines. It's such a refreshing change. And the traffic in Manila, if you have work, you need to leave hours early to avoid being late. But here in Australia, you can calculate your commute time and actually arrive on schedule. It's like a dream come true. In Australia, you can't just hop into a car and start driving. You need to pass a written test first. During my time, I had to go to Vic Roads, sit at a computer, and take the test there. So, it's called Vic Roads here if you live in Victoria. It's called differently when you live in other states of Australia like Sydney, Brisbane, and so on. So if you live on those places, you need to check it. And if you failed, you had to pay again to retake it. So there was a bit of pressure. But now, it's so much easier. The learner permit test is free and you can take it online. You can log in, sign up, and complete the test from the comfort of your home. No need to visit the office anymore. Once you pass, though, you'll still need to visit your local Vic Roads office for a photo if you live in Victoria, Melbourne. After that, you get your learner permit. But here's the catch. You can't drive solo yet. You'll need a professional instructor or a licensed driver, like a family member, by your side whenever you're on the road. I loved how structured and clear the process was. It gave me confidence and made me feel ready to start my driving journey the right way. Getting behind the wheel for the first time was, let's just say it was an adventure. My first instructor, of course my husband. But let me tell you, getting on the road for the first time, that was nerve-wracking. In my next video, I'll share what it was like when I started driving, how nervous I felt, and how my husband became my first instructor, but that didn't last long. And I had to switch to instructor. And again, I have to switch for different instructors a couple of times. I'll tell all about it on my next video. I'll also share some untold stories about learning how to drive, my experience with driving tests, and even the surprising things I learned about driver testers. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notification so you won't miss it. Since I came from the Philippines where it's left-hand driving, I kept confusing it with Australia's right-hand driving. My first poor instructor had to correct me so many times. My instructor got so nervous that for my first and second lessons, he made sure we practiced in an area with no cars just to be safe. I think he was as relieved as I was when I finally started getting the hang of it. It was nerve-wracking at first, but with practice, I started to feel more comfortable. It was all about building confidence and adapting to the differences between driving here and in the Philippines. Now, here's the juicy part. In my next video, I'll share all about the 5 instructors I had, including my husband, and why I had to switch between them. There's a lot of drama behind those changes, and I'll also reveal whether I passed my driving test on the first try or not. Was it smooth sailing, or did I hit a few bumps along the way? You'll have to watch to find out. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when my next video drops. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. Take care, drive safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Mabuhay and maraming salamat. Cheers everyone.